Hello there, beautiful people. It's a lovely day, and I welcome you back to my channel once again. Yesterday, I told you that today we'll be looking at the performance of our international players. Those players that went on international duty, we'll be looking at their performances today. So that is why the upload. So please stay with me. Let's see how our players have performed on international duty. Please, if you have not subscribed to the channel, remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell also, so that when these videos come in, you'll be among the first to get these videos. So, about 15 first team players got call-ups from their national teams. But what actually happened was some of the players, Wesley Fofana, Cole Palmer, Wesley Fofana for France, Cole Palmer for England, withdrew from international duty due to some concerns, some fitness concerns. Now, Wesley Fofana, for instance, because of the injury history he had last year and the previous years, Chelsea is trying to manage the minutes that Wesley Fofana plays this season. Cole Palmer, also Chelsea is trying to manage his workload so that he doesn't aggravate any injury. There are some injury concerns and they don't want to aggravate those injuries. So Wesley Fofana and Cole Palmer withdrew from international duty. Now Omari Kellyman also was invited, was called up for the under-20s England, but he also withdrew because of injury concerns. Now the other players that got a call-ups and performed for their national teams, we want to quickly look at them. As mentioned earlier on, we want to quickly get at it. The first person I have on the list is Noni Madueke. Now, Noni Madueke got a call-up from England, his first call-up for that matter. Actually, England played two games, the first one against Ireland, and then the second one against Finland. Now, the game against Ireland, England won 2-0. Noni Madueke played 0 minutes over there. Then against Finland, England again won by 2-0. In fact, Harry Kane scored those 2 goals on his 100th international game. The England won by 2-0. Now, Noni Madueke was subbed in the 66th minute. He played 24 minutes in that game. Now, actually, he got 0 goals. He got 1 assist. Actually, he got 1 assist for Harry Kane. And I think that is the only assist that our Chelsea contingent on international duty brought back. So, Noni Madueke, congratulations for that assist. Now, Noni Madueke had 24 touches in those 24 minutes. He played 24 minutes. He had 24 touches. He actually made 15 passes and got 12 of them accurate. So he got 80% accuracy for his passes. So that is Noni Madueke. Now we move on. We are still on England. We have Levi Colwill. He was also called up. He also played the game against Ireland. England, as I said earlier, England won that game by 2-0. Levi Colwill played 90 minutes in that game. He made 2 clearances. He made 1 interception. He made 3 tackles. And then he made 92 touches in that game. He made 92 touches in that game. Accurate passes, he had 79%. 79% of pass accuracy. So that is the first game for Levi Colwill. The second game, England played Finland. Now, Levi Colwill was subbed in the 61st minute. He played 29 minutes in that game. He had 43 touches and had pass accuracy of 98%. Now we move on straight to Portugal. Pedro Neto was invited for his national team. He had a call-up for his national team. Portugal played Croatia and also played Scotland. Portugal won the first game by 2-1. Portugal 2, Croatia 1, and then the second game Portugal 2, Scotland 1. Pedro Neto played 45 minutes each. In that game, there were 0 goals and there were 0 assists. In the first game, Pedro Neto had 22 touches. In the second game, he had 42 touches. Pass accuracy for the first game, 94%. And then pass accuracy for the second game, he had 90%. We move on straight to Renato Veiga. Renato Veiga also had the call-up. In fact, Renato Veiga was on the bench. He played 0 minutes for both games. So there is no statistics for Renato Veiga for me to present to you. So that was Renato Veiga. João Felix was also invited. He had a call-up. Then against Croatia, João Felix played 0 minutes. Against Scotland, he was subbed in the 68th minute. He played 22 minutes in that game and had 24 touches. There were 0 goals and 0 assists. Then also, João Felix had 93% pass accuracy. So that is for João Felix for both games. Then we move on straight to Marc Cucurella. Marc Cucurella from Spain. The first game, Spain played Serbia. They played 0-0 in that game. Then the second game, Spain played Switzerland. Spain won that game by 4-1. In the first game, Cucu played 56 minutes. He had 43 touches and 84% pass accuracy. In the second game against Switzerland, Cucu played 0 minutes over there. We move on straight to Robert Sanchez, also from Spain. He had the call-up, but actually he was on the bench throughout. He played 0 minutes in both games over there. Then we have Mikhailo Mudryk. Now, Mikhailo Mudryk was invited for his national team. He had a call-up for his national team. The first game that Ukraine played, they played against Albania. Ukraine lost that game by 2-1. Mikhailo Mudryk was not involved at all in that game. He wasn't involved at all. They lost that game by 2-1. Then again, in the second game, Ukraine played Czechia. Now, Ukraine lost that game also by 3-2. 3-2. Czechia 3, Ukraine 2. Mikhailo Mudryk played 90 minutes in that game, had 41 touches and pass accuracy of 81%. Now, we move on straight to Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez from Argentina. Argentina played 2 games. The first game against Chile, they won that game by 3-0. The second game against Colombia, Argentina lost that game by 2-1. In the first game, Enzo Fernandez played 90 minutes. In the second game, he played 85 minutes. Now, in the first game also, Enzo Fernandez had 109 touches in the game and 88% pass accuracy. Then in the second game against Colombia, he had 40 touches and had 81% pass accuracy. Now, still in South America, we have Moises Caicedo. Moises Caicedo played against Brazil. The first game, Brazil won the game by 1-0. Ecuador lost that game. Moises Caicedo played 90 minutes in that game, had 74 touches and 84% pass accuracy. Then in the second game, Ecuador won that game by 1-0. It was against Peru. Now, Moises Caicedo again played 90 minutes in that game, had 80 touches and had 91% pass accuracy. There were 0 goals and there were 0 assists. But actually, Moises Caicedo made 1 key pass in that game. Now, we move straight to Nicolas Jackson. Nicolas Jackson from Senegal. Now, Senegal played against Burkina Faso in the first game. They drew that game by 1-1. Then they played their second game was against Burundi. Senegal won that game by 1-0. Now, in the first game against Burkina Faso, Nicolas Jackson played 82 minutes, and in the second game, he played 61 minutes. Now, in the first game, Nicholas Jackson made 35 touches in the game and had pass accuracy of 75%. Now, in the second game, he had 22 touches in the game and had 69% pass accuracy. That is a serious drop over there. But actually, there's also drop in the minutes played. He played 82 minutes in the first game and 61 minutes in the second game. Now, the next person we have on the list is Philip Jorgensen. Philip Jorgensen had a call-up from their under-21 team, Denmark under-21. They played 2 games, Denmark under-21 versus Iceland under-21. In the first game, they lost that game by 4-2. Philip Jorgensen played 90 minutes in that game. Then against Czechia, Denmark won that game by 5-0. And then Philip Jorgensen again started that game, but played 79 minutes of the game, and he was subbed. Then we have another contingent. We have some players that we have signed, and they are expected to arrive in 2025. Kendry Paes from Ecuador and Estava William from Brazil. Now they also had call-ups from their national teams, and then so Kendry Paes played 2 games, both games. He played 2 games over there. Brazil won the first game. Ecuador lost that game. Kendry Paes played 45 minutes, had 41 touches and 83% pass accuracy. Then Ecuador won the second game, Ecuador versus Peru. Ecuador won that game by 1-0. Now, Kendry Paes had a yellow card in the 57th minute of that game. He played 58 minutes in the game, had 43 touches and 85% pass accuracy. When we go to Estava William also played both games. In the first game, he was subbed in the 62nd minute. He played 28 minutes of the game. It was Brazil against Ecuador. So, in fact, the 2 players from Chelsea who will arrive in 2025 faced off in that game. Brazil versus Ecuador. Both of them faced off over there. Then Brazil also played against Paraguay. Paraguay won that game by 1-0. Estava William was subbed in the 86th minute, so there is no match data for Estava William over there. He actually had 9 touches in the game. So those are our international players and how they performed. Please, your comments are invited. What do you think? What is the future of these players? Once upon a time in Chelsea, all the Chelsea players were international players. They always had call-ups from their national teams. So I think that there will come a time, because of the potential that Chelsea has, we'll still get there. Please, your comments are invited. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, and also hit the notification bell so that when this video come in, you'll be among the first to get them. Tomorrow, actually, or tomorrow next, I'll be uploading the preview of our match against Bournemouth. So please stay tuned. You'll get every information that you need for that game. Thank you very much. Till I see you. Bye.